Guys, okay, I have to record. I have to react to this. This is so fucking funny. Okay, Adin Ross's video with Andrew Tate. This is so good.
I'm gonna. I like this side by side. I can see it on my screen. This is badass. I've never seen this before.
Dude, this is such a funny video. I need to. This is really fucking funny. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Andrew Tate's conversation with Adin Ross here, and I remember the timeline of everything when it comes to like the events of Andrew Tate, what was going on the internet. I know like who was talking bad when, I know who was supporting him, I know the people that were supporting him and what they were doing for the most part. And so right near the beginning of the year when Andrew went to jail, Adin was changing his life. He was going to the gym. He tweeted there are two genders. He got canceled off of Twitch, signed with Kick, supporting free speech. And I'm not saying Adin is a bad guy now, or nothing like that at all. But what I'm saying is he was going really strong, going to the gym. You know, I showed Adin how to do proper push-ups when he was doing push-ups, you know, for Andrew Tate. That was right before Andrew went to jail. And so this conversation is going to be very interesting because I know Adin has been slipping. And to be honest with you, he's not alone. I'm going to be honest. He's not alone because I've been somewhat slipping since Andrew Tate went into jail. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something that I haven't told anyone. And when I say you, I guess I'm talking about anyone that'll watch this. I was this close to signing up to a kickboxing gym before Andrew Tate went to jail. And the fact that he's basically the only role model for young men who want to not wear dresses and not be gay and not just be degenerates, and the fact that they attacked him really did do a lot of damage. And so Adin's not alone, but I want to see this.
I can see it on my screen. This is badass. I've never seen this before.
It's sick, right? It's a, you know, this is how we've been doing it, but you're old and you don't really understand how technology works. And
correct. I will actually agree with you that I am old. Sure. I don't know how technology works.
Instantly, the first thing I noticed when I watched this is how the dynamic is even more friendly and amicable between these two. Not that it was ever hostile, but there is genuine connection and friendship here, and I feel the same way. If I was talking to Andrew, I would. Andrew has slightly changed since being attacked by the Matrix. I think it is sobering to see such blatant evil on display. Not only the blatant evil vis-a-vis the corruption that is apparent to everyone, but the evil in people celebrating obviously false charges of a man that is innocent and essentially proclaiming their demonicness in favor of falsehood. So I think that probably has galvanized Andrew to some extent.
When I was in high school, we didn't have mobile phones. There was no Facebook. There was no Instagram. All this porn you jerk off to didn't exist. Maybe that's why my generation isn't like yours. Maybe that's why every single person in your...
I completely agree with that. The internet has utterly changed my generation, and until I was 12 or 13, no, 13 or 14, I didn't have a phone. And I am so glad that I didn't. I wanted to have one, but my parents wouldn't let me, and I feel so grateful for that because if I had had a phone before the age of 14, I would be so much more like these degenerates that are in my generation that are just completely, their brains are destroyed. See, the internet actually allows you to do great things. It allows you to learn great things at a level, at a level that is previously completely undreamt of. It can expedite your intellectual growth to know in beyond comprehension. But it can also take you down a path because it's built to be addictive. And this is something I think about constantly. It's the reason I deleted Instagram. And it's why I try to even limit my time on Twitter, because I know that these apps are fundamentally designed to get your attention and aren't really interested in what your attention is. For example, if your attention is being used to watch, you know, lectures of abstract and complex ideas, or, you know, learn things, listen to super high IQ podcasts where intelligent people are speaking about complex and abstract ideas, then that's worth something. But let's be honest, no one's doing that. 1% of 1% of people are doing that. And I'm very lucky that I did have access to the internet when I was 15 and 16 because it allowed me to replace what I was learning at high school, which is basically nothing, with actually learning about psychology, learning about science, learning about astrophysics, learning about space, all the things that actually matter and are interesting. I was able to learn because of the internet. So the internet is an amazing tool, but my generation was never taught how to regulate it. And I think main reason why that's the case is because no one knows how to regulate themselves deeply. It's not external. I don't even think it's external. I think if we knew how to regulate ourselves deeply and understood ourselves, then we wouldn't have these problems in any arena, no matter how technologically advanced. And that's going to be that statement's going to be put to the test in the coming decades, because the technology coming is going to remove us even further from our physical embodiments.
Generation's a fucking lazy lowlife. And all you do is sit around on your phones endlessly scrolling.
You know, it's crazy. We really
consuming garbage.
Yeah, we really are addicted to a lot of bullshit. It's fucked. My generation is fucked.
You can tell that Adin is also more down to earth now in this conversation than he was before. Like in Dubai, when he went to visit Andrew Tate, he was way more childlike. And I remember saying that in a video that I recorded before, that he seemed somewhat childlike.
My generation is the last generation where we had none of that, and now we see it all, but we grew up without it. I really do think that growing up nowadays, when you're like a young, impressionable teenager with all this social media and this garbage that's going on, would be very, very difficult. I don't think it would be easy at all. I think it would be very hard.
For sure. First thing I want to say, man, glad to see you, bro. I missed you. I really, really did. All shit aside, I really did miss you, man. I see you about to break a smile. I see it. You know,
dude, that's actually sweet.
I don't know who's,
because Andrew Tate is more, I'll say not relaxed, because Andrew Tate's never relaxed, but he's more content with showing his true self in the face of abject evil that we've seen.
Why didn't you write to me in jail?
Well, I have you know. Okay, first of all, let's start back. I went bald.
Does he mean physically right? Because I wrote, like when he tweeted, if you want to write letters, I wrote electronically. But I don't know if he means physical letters.
Did you know I went bald?
If Adin didn't write even an electronic letter, you know, then that's kind of crazy, actually. Because Andrew Tate's account tweeted, if you want to write to Andrew Tate, like, use this link.
No.
And it was like a chat box. Not quite a chat box, but it was something like that.
Not the prank. I literally went bald because I lost it.
Are you lying to me? Adin, are you lying?
Dude, you can look it up. I went bald.
Adin did go bald.
January 1st, 2023. I swear I did. Swear to God I did, bro. Adin Ross bald. I went bald. I listened. I did what I was supposed to do. I lost a bet and I paid up. Okay? There's receipts all over the internet.
Are there receipts? Adin, I don't trust you at all, Adin.
Dude, it's so insidious and crazy to think about all the men. I'm thinking right now about the millions of men across the world that were negatively affected by Andrew Tate going to jail, because their only role model in a world that is demonizing masculinity, in a world that hates objectivity, hates truth, and is essentially trying to feminize our society and erode every principle of masculine competence that exists, including civilization itself. All these men that are like me or like Adin that got basically gut punched, and by our role model being falsely imprisoned by these Satanists, by these like people who hate humanity. It's so crazy to think about. I was this close to signing up to a kickboxing gym because of Andrew Tate, and then he went to jail. And it's not that I didn't want to anymore. Just sort of, it was, and I'm not blaming Andrew Tate for that, because it's my fault. You know, it's my fault. But it's just crazy to think about. And I know that, I mean, Adin's talking about the same thing here, about how that sort of faded away, and, you know, not totally. He still has those motivations, but he was going to the gym, he was on the right path and all that. I also have cut back on how much I'm going to the gym just for no good reason. And it is completely my fault. But the reason I'm saying this is because it is striking how evil these people are. They don't care about making the world a better place, because if they did, then they wouldn't have done this. They wouldn't have set so many men back, and they wouldn't have declared war on masculinity. It's beyond disgusting, but you should realize what they're doing and how much they hate you. They hate humanity. They hate masculinity. They hate all the tenets that have built the best aspects of our civilization, and it's fundamentally driven by resentment. It's all driven by resentment.
Why not?
Because you're just Adin Ross, aren't you?
Hey, I was in the gym.
That's a very base statement.
And I was doing really well, bro.
When I think of Adin Ross, I do not think of a guy who has turned his life around yet. I think of a guy who got confronted with truth and started to make progress. But it's crazy still how childlike he is, even though he's made so many millions of dollars. It's crazy. You know, financial success doesn't correlate. Like, Andrew Tate's talked about this before. He knows a lot of rich geeks, but being a rich geek is sort of a death sentence in a lot of ways, because it keeps you from improving yourself in fundamental ways. That's why it's important to become the man first and then make the money. But I'm not saying Adin Ross is hopeless, and he's made a lot of progress. But okay, let's continue.
Really
what the fuck happened? Because you were pudgy to me.
Hey, you became a prisoner and got locked up, and you were my only role model because you were my fucking role model. Hey,
dude, so relatable, Aiden. Dude, what he's saying is so true. It's so true, bro. You're literally the only role model, bro. Jordan Peterson's getting old. Like, you were the only one, and then they imprisoned you for no reason. We all knew it was for no reason from the beginning, but that doesn't change the fact that we couldn't see you driving the Bugatti, embodying the life that we loved. Bro, I've watched every single tape Confidential at this point 3 times, maybe 4 times, just to get some of that again. And again, it's my fault, but like, God, it's like if you're a man today, if you're especially a young man, it's like they're declaring war on you from every side. Every side. Toxic masculinity, any manifested ambition is nothing but a subtle will to obtain power to oppress others. And if you're white, you're a bad person. And if you're straight, you're a bad person. You're literally attacked from all sides, and it's absolutely crazy. They hate you. They have such contempt in their hearts, and they're evil. God.
Oh, watch me on fucking Kick. How many children are watching you? You can be an inspiration to them. Instead, you're just a fat fuck.
All right, I'm not fat. Okay, I lost a lot of weight. Okay, let me stand up, and you give me a, you know what I'm saying? Lost weight. Look,
Bro, this is, I should link the video that I did where I showed, by the way, I'm not chewing gum because gum is degenerate and I hate gum. This is mints. I like mints. But I might link the video where I did push-ups to show Aiden how fucked up his push-ups were. But Aiden has made some progress. That being said, his push-ups are still fucked, so he needs to learn how to do push-ups.
I'm skinny now, yeah. I'm not fat, bro. By the way, I'm like 3 weeks progress. I'm back to where I was. I was toned. I was looking great. Let me show you a picture, okay? A fucking good picture. And it's your fault. I don't care.
Show me.
No.
Show me this picture. Show me the picture. Can we go to this on the screen here? I don't know what this is. Talk to somebody about it. I don't know what this shit is.
Oh, they're saying, yo.
Andrew Tate. Bro.
Ask your stream if my mic is loud. From your perspective. Is it loud for you?
Your mic's fine, bro.
Okay. So look, this is my body. Do you want to see my body?
Don't.
Right, I'm sorry. Okay. Well,
do you understand?
Okay. Well,
no more haram shit. I don't want
fair enough.
On my screen.
Can I say one thing, please? I was trying to say some fucking real shit, and then I got quickly. Everyone was switching up on me. Did you not see what I tweeted out?
Okay, so who was switching up on you?
The world. Everybody.
And what?
He's referring to probably getting canceled for saying there are 2 genders, which is so crazy. God, the left is such a regime. They are so totalitarian. You disagree, you step out of the goose step that is their ideology, and they will try to crush you. And the reason why they went after him so hard is because he was already massive, and then he decided to resist the slave mind. He decided to resist their Marxist resentment. Thinking of it as an ideological regime is actually very useful because it is accurate. It is like a totalitarian regime of ideas. If you deviate at all from what you're forced to think, what you're told to think, then you're instantly labeled a bad person and an enemy, which is exactly what happened. And he got banned from Twitch for saying there are 2 genders. Of course, this just reveals themselves as the moral frauds and cowards that they are to any thinking person, but it doesn't change the fact that it is still totalitarian, still evil, and it's still being perpetuated in society right now. And the people that are gripped by this are fundamentally resentful, angry, hateful, people that are the opposite of inclusive, and they're and the thing is it's a moral error to do what they're doing. It's a moral error to say this person's a bad person because they disagree with me, but it's something else entirely to be factually wrong as well, because they're factually wrong when they deny the fact that there are 2 genders. They're factually wrong. So they're denying reality as well. So they're standing on the antithesis of reality and also demonizing you. This is a definition of evil that is so applicable. I can't really think of many definitions that would be better suited.
And it doesn't offend me. I don't give a shit if someone's gay or not. The fact that it's just like your joke thing, which means we can't even have a conversation about the gym without you trying to be gay about it.
I've never been gay at the gym, ever. But listen, Andrew, I made a tweet. There's only 2 genders in the world. They got like 400,000 likes on Twitter, millions of views.
I am a professional.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Dude, Andrew Tate's so
That
funny.
means I like to deal with things sequentially, and you cannot change subject on me without me fucking noticing. I'm not some idiot streamer like everyone else you speak to. We were talking about the fact you did not defend me when I was in a jail cell.
Yes, I did. No,
Let's get back to the beginning.
dude, no.
Why didn't you write to me when I was in jail, and why did you pussy out when the enemies of me and progress, agents of the Matrix, attacked you? Explain.
Now I'm mad at you because now you didn't do your fucking research like I did mine. I looked at every video of everything. I was about to come to Romania. I was in my fucking car about to come to Romania, bro. I was literally about to... I'm fathomed right now. I can't even fucking breathe. Listen, bro. You put me on your list. I texted a person on my team that knows a person of your team. I said, I'm ready to come to Romania. Then they didn't even let me in the fucking country because they said I was going to be a tamper into your fucking case. You put me on your list, you remember?
Oh, these people are so deranged.
I was going to come, okay? I literally was. Ask anybody in your team. They know. Ask Luke.
I think I know who these people are that orchestrated his arrest and made the calls. I think I know who they are, and I'm not going to say who they are, but I'll say where they are. And they're in California, and they're in New York. Probably mostly California. I'm not going to say any more than that because I'm just not going to right now.
I'm not going to specifically say who, but ask other people that are mutuals. I was going to come, okay? I will say one thing. I should have wrote you. But I asked Luke.
I woke up every day waiting for your letter. You know that, inside my jail cell.
No, you did.
I woke up every day thinking Aiden's going to write to me. There's no way he's going to leave me here by myself with the cockroaches. Not in solitary confinement. He's my friend.
You were in solitary confinement? Oh my... Wait, how was that? Bro. Sorry. Yo, Andrew, but I asked Luke. I said, Luke...
Andrew Tate is looking at Adin Ross like, how do you exist? How is this possible?
And the letter never came.
I asked Luke.
Never came. Ever. 3 months I was in that room. I didn't go out. I didn't have yard time, nothing. 3 months in a room. I encourage you to go to your bathroom without your phone and sit in your bathroom for an hour. Without your phone, without a laptop, just sit in your bathroom for an hour. Try 3 months. Waiting for your letter that never came.
Damn. I actually feel really bad, bro. Oh, God, I do.
Don't worry about me and my feelings. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You know what? That's me. And that's just something that I got to be better at, bro. And honestly, thank God you're out now. And you're going to beat all the charges that, you know.
For real. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. Thank God you're out, bro. Thank God. I wouldn't have quit. I wouldn't have stopped even if they didn't release you. Even if they martyred you, I wouldn't have quit no matter what. But it really does change things, the fact that he's out.
Because I know you're innocent, and the world does too. But what I want to say is this, man.
The world does know.
I did.
Even the agents of evil know that he's innocent, which is why they're evil.
I talked to Luke.
Part of the reason, of course, but also they're, you know, yeah.
I didn't write you a letter, but I tried almost every day to get a hold of you, to find out, hey, does Andrew know a ball? Did Andrew say, Jim, how's Andrew doing? How's he holding up? Can I visit? Finding ways. I was in my car. I'm about to go to Romania. Here I am.
Why did you stop training?
Glad you asked. Andrew, January 1st, 2020, 2023. You asked everyone that's been on the internet, working out every day, you know, eating healthy. You get locked up and the world switches on me because I'm saying these tweets. There's two genders and...
I will say if the world came for me for saying something that was true, I would not fold. I would, and... Already, I have a few people that are like, you know, hating in the comments or whatever, but I don't care. That I will say, I do not relate to Adin. If I was saying something that was true and people were attacking me for it, I would not care at all. I wouldn't care because if it's true, then any cost is worth it. That's the reason why I defend Tate no matter what the circumstance is, because I know that he's a force for good, and I have been following this guy since before he was famous, and he's changed my life. And there aren't many people like this in the world. There's very few people that have actually altered my life like this. Jordan Peterson is one for sure. Andrew Tate is the other.
All these things, and everyone's calling me an enemy and all these crazy things. I don't have anyone to talk to, bro. Who's my role model? Who the fuck am I?
Enemy of degeneracy.
Who can I look up to, bro? I have no one.
You just say there's two genders.
Yeah.
You're a fucking bigot. That is disgusting. Where did you get that idea? Where would you come up with the crazy idea that there's only two genders? Where did that even get into your brain? Dude, you should know better. It's people like you constantly spreading hate and bigotry with your false science that are damaging to the lives of so many innocent young children out there in the world today. I want you to know that I'm extremely disgusted with you. I was
Thank God people see these frauds for who they are. I'm so glad.
Bad enough you didn't write to me. And then when I was in fucking jail, you're spreading bigotry.
Okay, so how many genders are there, bro?
It's a spectrum.
What?
It's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. Ask your friends. Who are all your friends? Fucking all those weirdos.
No, nobody.
All those weirdos. Does he think that Aiden's still friends with the Twitch streamers?
Nobody anymore. I have nobody. I have nobody anymore.
All these weirdos with the long hair. They're all fucking nerds and they're all psychos and strange and take drugs and shit. All these fucking weirdos. Talk to them.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
It's a spectrum. Dummy. You blind? Are you blind? Can't you see? It's a spectrum? You think you just walk through life and see men and women? It's a fucking spectrum, you stupid. Jesus.
God, these people are, dude.
Christ, you need to have a long conversation with your fucking best friend.
Are you cloned?
Bro, who's your best friend? The gay one wears the dresses, the weirdo.
I don't like Hassan. Fuck him. Bro, no, I don't fucking...
Yo,
like
dude, it's so funny how at this point the internet knows that the gay one that wears dresses.
You know I don't like him, bro.
It's funny you instantly said his name.
Dude, I don't fuck with him, bro. I don't like him at all.
Dude, no one likes him. Let's be honest, bro. This is bro, he basically is contributing to why Twitch is failing. Everyone's clowning. Okay, this guy is self-admittedly a bad person, right? Like, there's nothing needs to be said. I've made a video about that. Other people have done it too. But yeah, he said that he moved to America because he loved moral degeneracy. This guy, and he said a bunch of other things, fantasizing about raping police officers' wives, saying America deserves 9/11. Just, obviously a bad person. But it is interesting how the symmetry of the hate is all exactly what you would expect. The people that deny reality and hate their lives are the exact same people that get upset when Andrew Tate manifests and embodies the reality that judges them every day for being failures, being freak shows, and just being insane.
No, he's not, my man. No, he's not, bro. No, he's not. If I see him, I'm spitting in his face. No, bro. I slide for you. You're not
the tough guy.
I got security. Listen, you met him. I slide for you, bro. Okay. One thing about you, when everyone was saying all these things about you, you cannot say I didn't have your back. Go to Adin Live, look up the videos, W promo, fuck it.
Bro, if Adin really wanted to spit in his face, he should go to his address, which is public on Google. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Look up Adin defense Tate every month of every week. I was
There's something called image reverse search. That's all I'm saying. Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, I was defending you, bro. All these guys were calling you, oh, he's locked up finally. Fuck them, bro. I got you, bro.
All right, so let me get this timeline right. I go to jail, you shave your head.
Yes.
And then you don't write to me, but you are defending me.
Yes.
But then you stop going gym.
Stop going gym because I got addicted to liquid heroin, known as promethazine codeine, which is lean. Because
fuck.
I know. It's bad, bro.
Well, dude, I'm never going to be addicted to drugs and never have been, and that was not my problem. My problem was general, just like constantly having to battle the world in terms of, being attacked from all sides as a young guy is very, very difficult. So that takes a lot of energy and focus, and also, recording these videos where I react to constant degeneracy is taxing. I have to do it because, this is the war of our lifetime, but it is a lot. Again, not making excuses. I'm just saying it was difficult.
Addiction. And honestly, bro, I want to use my platform, and I wanted to bring it up to you because I want you to help me help other addicts. I want you to guide me.
Aiden, listen to me carefully. I want to say this.
These addicts think that there's some sort of answer. There's some sort of, it's like these people that want to get rich, and so they type into Google how to make money online, and then they watch a video and then they think they'll be able to do it. Or they watch an inspirational video with music behind it and they think, oh, this is going to motivate me. There is no simple answer like that. There is no answer that you're looking for, especially when it comes to addicts. It's just, bro, you can't do drugs. You have to stop. That is the answer. And as someone who knows people who are addicts and someone who has never been addicted to drugs and would never allow myself to be addicted to drugs, that is the reason why I would never allow that. It is an impossibility, 0.0% chance, because I would not allow it. I simply would not allow it. My brain is too strong for that. So this is I wonder what he's going to say.
And it might get me canceled again, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
If we lived in the same city.
Bro, yeah. At this point, all the forces of evil are against you and all the forces of good are behind you, so you're not going to change anything.
And you were addicted to liquid heroin.
Yeah.
And you said, Andrew, I need your help to quit my addiction.
Yeah.
I would come over to your house and slap you in your fucking face for being a dumbass.
Okay.
That's all that would happen.
So
I would
based.
just
I'm glad Aiden's not yelling
come
about
up to you
that.
and say, Aiden, are you addicted to liquid heroin? Yes. Whack. Stop.
Bam.
Do you think it would work? Because we can try every day until it works.
I'm not sipping it anymore. I stopped.
That's the dumbest decision.
I've ever done.
You know what's funny? Let me tell you a story.
And it is a dumb decision. It is a decision. You have to stop. You can't do that.
This is going to be a nice lighthearted stream. Let me tell you a story. Let's go back in time. When I was younger, my dad was a professional chess player, and I was professional at chess, and I was also did a lot of karate. I have 7 black belts, and I was doing Shotokan karate and playing chess, and I said, doing both of them is kind
That's
of
very interesting because that's very similar to my childhood, except my dad wasn't a chess grandmaster. He was a rocket scientist at NASA. But besides that, very similar. I did Taekwondo and chess, and I was set to do very well at both. But then my dad got a job at SpaceX, so he moved. So I stopped doing chess at the chess club. But I still play chess at a decently high level. As a matter of fact, the same level as Tate, which is very interesting, about 1,800 ELO.
stressful. I don't have much time to play with my friends. I'd like to give up one of them. And my dad said, you're not allowed to give up any, you can give up anything you want, but you're not allowed to replace it with dumb shit. You're not going to give up Shotokan karate or professional chess playing to sit and play with your friends at dumbass. You're going to have to give one of them up and do something else. If you want to go be a football player or you want to play piano or sing, I don't care what you want to do, but you have to dedicate your time effectively. The point being, you cannot give up something constructive to do something stupid.
Gotcha.
Giving up the gym to begin taking liquid heroin
Okay, when you
is
put
totally the most fucking stupid decision I've ever heard of anybody taking in their life.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to state this now as a matter of fact in history for the internet. I think you hold the record for making the most stupid life choice I have, me personally, Top G, ever been witness to hearing. Ever.
Wait.
Nobody on earth, nobody has told me a more stupid decision. I decided to stop going to the gym so I could focus on consuming liquid heroin. You are an idiot, Aiden.
When did
I'm glad he said it, because it's fucking true.
I hear that?
No. Explain to me, it's Monday morning.
Okay.
You're going to the gym, right?
Yes.
Bro, you're driving in your car. It's actually such a funny thought. And then you think to yourself, I know what I need to do.
What happens on Tuesday when you change career path? Explain to me. What happens? I need to understand this now. You're going to the gym. You're getting in shape.
This is why I show this guy how to do push-ups properly. He just fucks up in weird ways.
You're looking better, and then you decide.
And he has $100 million. He has no fucking excuse. Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
To become a drug addict.
fucking
Please explain. I want to make sure this doesn't happen to me. So I need to understand how this terrible circumstance can befall a completely logical, intelligent adult human. Tell me how this happened.
So I had somebody
I was hanging out with whores. Let me guess.
come to me. I was down, you know what I'm saying? I was really, really fucked up. Oh, by the way, you were still in jail, by the way. I want to make that
I was in
clear.
jail and I wasn't taking drugs.
Hey, I blame you though, bro. You're my fucking role model. What the fuck were you doing?
That's retarded. That's degenerate as fuck. Now my editor's gonna have to bleep out retarded with Ben Shapiro like saying WAP or something. Dude, no, it's not his fault. It's still your fault. You have to take responsibility.
Why were you in jail?
Because every single revolutionary in history who is genuinely changing the world to be better, whether it's Nelson Mandela or Muhammad Ali or Malcolm X, you can name them all, went to jail.
Correct.
It's part of the hero's journey, unfortunately, and I must suffer. So I suffered. And it's a good thing I spoke for a very long time about the fact they're going to try and do that to me. And also I spoke for a very long time about the fact...
Yes, correct. Because if he didn't, then they probably would have killed him. But the fact that every single podcast that has each one had millions of views, where he said they're going to kill me after they lock me up, I think is the reason he's still alive. I do think that's the case. If he didn't say that, if he didn't go to those links to basically prove the fact that they were going to do that, then they probably would have martyred him. But I think they realized that if they did do that after he had basically said in front of a billion people that they're going to do it, then there would be no way to ever recover, and then that would live on for at least a century. Like, no one would ever forget them doing that, and it would be a permanent blow to their regime of totalitarian ideological adherence.
that life as a man is suffering. I do not need an easy life. I need a life of purpose and vision. And I derive my happiness from making sure that I'm doing the right thing.
Right.
And if I have to suffer to do the right thing, then so be it. So I sat in a jail cell and
This is
suffered
something Aiden doesn't yet understand.
as a man should. That's why I went to jail. Explain to me why you took drugs.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be a man and take accountability. It was me. It was people around me that should have not been around.
He knew as soon as he said it that was bullshit. That he had to take responsibility, and that he can't blame others. In the same way, I can't blame anyone besides myself for, like, you know, falling back after Andrew Tate. It's not. I didn't fall back in defending him. I didn't fall back in going to war against bad ideas. But personally, life became more difficult, and that's on me.
On me to influence, but it's still me. I made the decision to pick up that cup, pour four, and basically sip. You know, that's it. I did, and I got a lean gut. Okay, got fat. No more. Okay, kick the cup. No more lean. Told you. I confided in you that.
So you're going to no. I'm not letting you off. I'm a professional. You're going to the gym on Monday. It's now Monday night. Your friends come round. They pour liquid heroin into a cup.
Yes.
You drink the cup.
Who wants to bet that those friends are degenerate leftists and or OnlyFan whores? I will literally bet anything that that's the case. I swear. Anything. Radical leftists who hate their lives that are degenerate, they did not vote for Trump for sure, at the very minimum. And they're probably OnlyFan whores. I swear. I swear that's probably the case.
Yes.
Definitely men that don't have their lives together, which again means they voted for Biden, which again means they're going to have dementia, which again means, you know, well, I can't say that on YouTube. Okay, moving on.
Tuesday comes, you wake up and think, I don't need the gym anymore. I need more liquid heroin.
Yes. It's that bad.
That will make me stronger. That will improve
Weak mind.
my life.
I didn't have that mindset because I was so fucked up.
I would never allow myself to do that. Never. I have, bro. Impossible, completely impossible, maybe it's like the reason why it's impossible for me is because I have a fear, and if I felt as though I had to do something, like due to an addiction that was chemical, I would immediately break it no matter what the cost, just because I would be afraid of that feeling. But that's crazy. I would never allow that to happen.
Yes, bro, it's bad. It's fucked up. It's a serious problem. I'm done. I kicked the cup. I haven't sipped in a while. Listen, I don't want to make a joke out of it, but there's real.
You are a fucking idiot. You are a fucking dumbass. You are as stupid as people come. Who quits the gym to take drugs professionally? You are as stupid as people come. Genuinely, Adin, I want you to know that. If I lived anywhere near you and I found out you're doing that shit, if I gave a fuck enough to save you, which is up for debate, I would have just come over and beat the shit out of you, because that's the only thing you can do with someone as stupid as you. You clearly don't understand logic.
I guess you're not doing shit to me, bro. You wouldn't do shit to me, bro. You would not do shit to me. I swear you wouldn't do shit to me, bro. In real life, you touch me, I swear, bro.
Dude, let's be honest. Bro, Adin, let's be honest here, okay? Andrew Tate is so important and powerful. If he wanted to get you touched, you think he'd do it himself? You think he'd go to your apartment, your penthouse in degenerate California, and do it himself? Come on, let's be real. He has the addresses of every single op that is out there. You think he'd actually be there himself? Let's be real, bro. Come on.
If you ever touch me, bro, in the wrong way, I swear to God, bro, I'm beating the shit out of you. I'm knocking you the fuck out. You're weak as fuck. You take steroids, okay? And you're cloned.
Bro, okay. I thought he was going to say he's a lizard. There have been people saying that Andrew Tate might be a lizard or part of the Illuminati or something, but the clone thing is good. Okay, well, I wanted to click on this video. I wanted to see what this video is about because I was curious what would say to Adin, given the fact that I know Adin has slipped. And it's about what I expected.